So hey y'all, hey, happy Friday. Yes, happy fabulous Friday, flashback Friday. No matter what you want to call it, it's Friday, okay? So I got another letter from, of course, another woman that's in distress by her man. Honey, what is these men doing to their women? Oh my goodness. So let's just chop it up, okay? So the wife writes in and she says, how do I trust my husband again? Okay, so again, the caption of the letter from this wife who is in distress is, she posed a question: how do I trust my husband again? Well, first and foremost, I'm gonna go ahead and start this off by saying you are not the first woman to go through something like this. Married and unmarried women go through the same type of issue. You know, sometimes your partner can temporarily lose focus. And they don't exercise good judgment, and they jeopardize the relationship or the marriage. So I would like to say no judgment here, but it happens. It happens. Some people can bounce back from it. Some people can't, but a lot of people try to push their way through it and find out that there's not enough there to keep them there. But let's get into the letter. So I have it before me. I'm going to read it again. There's a woman, there's a wife who's posing the question: how do I trust my husband again? Girl. So the letter says, my husband cheated on me once through our marriage and twice when we were still dating. There are multiple times when I would open up my social media and would quiver, oh Lord, quiver in fear every time I see a message request from somebody I haven't met or talked to before, dreading what they're about to say and who it is about. He never admitted cheating, even though there's a whole lot of proof and confrontations that has happened between me and the girls he's cheated on me with. P.S. They are all aware that he was dating somebody engaged and married, nor would say sorry for it. Recently, I found out that he did it again while we were on vacation, confronted him about it in front of his parents, who are very close and loving to me. After so many days of not talking to him and talks about a divorce, he swore he would never do it again, even came to the point of deleting all of his social medias. I am still very bothered about it and would continue to stalk the girls he cheated on me with. Yes, I have very low self-esteem, even though people, both men and women, think I'm attractive and a good catch, and can't seem to find out what I'm lacking, or what is it? As if there's any other reasons as to why he did what he did. How do I trust him again? Some people need to use punctuation. It makes it a lot easier. Well, you know, I pride myself on my show being from a woman's perspective, first and foremost, because I'm a woman. And I see a lot of issues with this. The first issue that I see with this wife is she's expecting apologies from women who don't owe her anything. I hate to be the one to say it, and I'm a wife myself, but the next woman don't owe you anything. Not a damn thing. Not an explanation, not a I'm sorry, not an excuse, nothing. The next woman owes you absolutely nothing. That's hard to wrap your mind around something like that when you feel as if someone had information that should have prevented them from stepping into your marriage. He owes you that, not the next woman. It is what it is. The fact that this man is cheating, your husband is cheating, while you guys are on vacation, says that he's behaving like a single man. He took the vows, but he hasn't taken the vows seriously. Another thing I noticed, you guys are talking about divorce, and his answer to the issue, because he's causing the issues, his answer to that is deleting all of his social media. That's a coward's way out. You want to delete proof. You want to delete the trail. You want to delete anything that would cause further upset in your marriage. You want to stop doing everything that you're doing except cheating. That's a problem. You see, a lot of people can stand before a judge, God, and altar, your friends and family, and say, I do. But actually honoring those vows, keeping the commitment, respecting the covenant, that's a whole nother ball game. That means I choose you each and every day. No matter what temptation is before me, I choose you. No matter how mad I get at you, no matter what kind of issues have remained unresolved behind closed doors, I choose you. When my body is craving sex, sex, and I want to be touched, I choose you. I choose you because that's the commitment that you're supposed to be making. But he's not doing that. I think your anger is being taken out on the wrong people. And you need to get it straight with your husband. I'm a girl's girl when it comes to relationships. I get it. I get it. You know, I understand. Because I've been there before in my first marriage, right? You know, I know what it's like to be cheated on. I know what it's like to have a woman surface. You know, that discovery, that moment of realization that this man has laid down and in between the legs of another, and visualizing what she looks like. Is she better? Is she prettier? And in the end, none of that matters. The only things that matter is you said, for better or for worse, and you stepped out and you broke those vows. So whether you get an apology from the next woman, I think that should never be your issue. But then again, I get it. As women, sometimes I think I'm grasping for air with this one. I think it takes work with me. Only another woman knows how another woman feels when her heart is broken, when she's been betrayed. It's certain things that women go through that only a woman would understand, right? I'm trying to see her point of view. So if you as a woman know what it feels like to have your heart broke as a woman, to be betrayed by your spouse, your man, your significant other, your lover, your bae, your boo, whatever label they possess, if you know what that feels like to be betrayed and you know what that pain feels like, then how can you as a woman do that to another woman intentionally? So from that mindset, I get it. But if I could say something to you, if you was my girlfriend and we were sitting down having a cup of coffee in the AM or a glass of wine in the PM, I would say this to you. I would say, you know that I'm so pro relationship, so family. I'm pro marriage. I'm pro working it out within reason. I am. I'm the girl. I'm the woman you come to when shit has hit the fan and you need some encouragement. When the enemy has been after your home, your household, your family, your kids, your man, everybody, I'm the person that people usually come to. I'm pro restoration. However, I would say in this case, you got yourself a no good man. You married someone who does not value your vows, and that is unfortunate. And I would say he has the right to delete his social media. It's his account. But that's not going to fix the problem. If you are going to act on your attraction to other people during the duration of the marriage, this marriage means nothing. This covenant is worthless. Because if I speaking as if I'm the wife of the letter, if I get to act on my attraction to other men, would you be so cavalier about infidelity? Because there's always going to be somebody that's more attractive, who has a better body, who's prettier, longer hair, firmer breast, or rounder behind, or slimmer waist, better career, better vocabulary, more spiritual, more uninhibited. But will you still choose me? Will you choose to honor the vows that we took, even when temptation is staring you right in the face? Because it's not what you say and do in front of my face. It's what you say and do behind my back when you think that I won't find out. That's what matters. Integrity, right? But your man, ooh, no. If you was my girlfriend, if I knew you personally, I would tell you, you got to know good husband. What you do with your marriage, that's something that's totally your choice. Again, I'm pro making it work. They say ain't nothing out here in these streets. Obviously, he's testing the waters, right, guys? Obviously, he's hell-bent on testing the waters. But I will say this as I wrap this up, because I don't want to just talk for the sake of it. Let me give you something to think about. Again, if you're just tuning in, a wife wrote in. She wants to know, how does she trust her husband? Her husband been cheating on her since they was dating. And during the marriage as well. And most recently, this man she discovered while they're on vacation. He been cheating on her during the vacation. She confronted him, had a big blowout and everything in front of his parents or whatever. So now that she has applied pressure, as the kids say, now he wants to delete his social media, not change his behavior, right? Not fix the problem, not go to counseling, not ask for forgiveness, not say, baby, I'm gonna work on me so that we don't keep going through these issues. No, his answer is, I'm just gonna delete social media. Not his desire, not fighting the temptation, but that you can stay with a cheater if you want to. It's one thing to cheat on me behind my back. What I don't know, I just don't know. But if I have access to the fact that you're stepping out, then I have to accept all that comes with it. Need I remind you that there are STDs out there, right? Do you really want to run the risk of your husband, wait a minute, your husband infecting you? I just read a letter 2 or 3 days ago where the boyfriend took a break from the girlfriend, okay, under the guise of he was going to get his mental health, only to circle back and cheat with his ex, the ex that in his mind had gotten away, right? And that ex ended up giving him chlamydia. So from that letter, I'm just saying, your husband, if he's stupid enough to keep cheating all through the marriage and on vacation, what you think he doing? You really think he out here buying condoms? And if he's buying condoms, then goddamn, he really putting a lot of thought into it, isn't he? That's kind of like premeditated, right? He knows what he's doing. Girl, ain't no man, there's no woman worth risking your health and your peace of mind. I said it on an Instagram post because I guess cheating is the thing now. If the only thing that's going to give you peace of mind is running to the clinic every 2 or 3 months to get yourself tested to make sure that he ain't or she ain't gave you shit, it ain't worth being in it. You can let somebody contaminate your vessel if you want to and give you something that you can't get rid of. And then you're going to be mad, bitter, and angry with the world and mad at yourself because you should have walked away before they infected you. And nowadays, you got to worry about spirits too. You don't know who the other person that they laying up with, what kind of soul ties that they're, you know, those spirits he's bringing back or she's bringing back to you. Girl, bye. Nobody's worth it. Your peace of mind, your health. Don't you want to be happy? You got people telling you how attractive you are and you can't even see it because of the bullshit that this man putting you through. He's not even making you feel like the beautiful person according to the letter that everyone else says you are. I know it's not all about looks, but damn, you a woman. It matters to us. When's the last time I wonder that man told you you were beautiful? You say in the letter, people tell you that you're attractive and you're a good catch. He doesn't know that. He's taking you for granted. I'm going to say, you didn't marry a good one. I'm not going to tell any person to walk away from a marriage just by a few paragraphs in a post, because I'm sure there's more to the story. I'm not saying she's lying or anything, but, you know, you have to be careful when you talk about, you know, abandoning covenants and all that kind of stuff. I don't support that. Probably good reason to. I just don't support it. I'm going to say, you know, if you find yourself having to ask the question, how are you going to trust them again? And they haven't presented the answers. They haven't presented, you know, a how-to, because he broke the vows. You didn't. What do you mean? How are you going to trust him? He needs to be coming to you saying, this is how I'm going to rebuild my trust with you. This is how this is what I'm going to do moving forward until you feel comfortable and you can trust me again. That's the start. People are so quick out here to, you know, break vows, break trust, you know, mess up commitments, and then just want to act like they clueless and don't have a damn clue about how to fix it. Well, damn. Really? You don't know how to fix it? You know how to fuck it up, but you don't know how to fix it. You're just the brightest bulb in the bunch. Wow. But I say to you, if you do choose to stick it out, if you choose to stick it out, let me just tell you this. I want you to be smart about this thing. I'm not co-signing on you sticking it out. Let me just talk to you woman to woman, to the wife that wrote the letter. If you plan on sticking this out, I need you to have a 5 to 10 minute conversation with your gynecologist, and you tell her what's going on. And you tell her that you would like to come in, schedule an appointment once a month, make sure that you're okay. That's what I want you to do. Your gynecologist needs to be your best friend. Then I need you to go enroll into some therapy. It's not for him, it's for you. Because you communicated in your letter that you got some self-esteem issues. And honey, I need you to see the beauty in you. I need you to look in the mirror and see beyond the physical beauty that you possess, to see that you're a beautiful soul. I pray that you're a beautiful soul, you know, and just find the courage to say that I deserve better than the treatment that I'm getting right now. There's something broken inside of you that has allowed the cheating to go on from the dating phase through your marriage. So, appointment with your gynecologist, because you're going to need it, because I don't think he's going to stop cheating you. You need to make sure you're getting checked out through this process. If you plan on sticking it out, I need you to enroll in some counseling. And I need you to pick one friend that you can confide in, okay? Something like a sponsor that you can vent to. Just vent to. Once you seem to be boiling over with emotion, establish a better prayer life if that's possible, okay? And I need you to stop, if at all possible, accepting, entertaining any anonymous people or requests that come through your social media. You mentioned in the letter that you cringe. Those are powerful words. You cringe when you see messages from people that you don't know. You're traumatized by the things this man has taken you through. Girl, too much. You deserve better than that. But stop accepting. Don't entertain it. If you don't know them, you don't need to know what they got to say. Okay? Don't invite trouble into your life. This is about you right now. This is not about them. This is about you. So stop entertaining that. I would say have a talk with him, but I don't think it's going to do any good. I just want to focus on you. Once you understand that you deserve better than what you're getting, maybe it'll encourage you to establish some boundaries. Nothing changes if nothing changes. And I just said the other day that when you start praying for God to intervene into your marriage or your relationships, and you said, Lord, I've taken all I can take. I'm so tired of going through this. I know that prayer very, very well. Second marriage. I know that very, very well. You know, when you feel like I've had it up to here, I just can't take it no more. And you start asking for changes, for the Holy Spirit to come in and change some things. I know that I used to think that God would focus on the man, the husband. It took me a lot of years to learn that the changes always starts with you, because you're the one praying. The changes that you want to see in your marriage or your relationship when you've entered into a season of struggle, those changes typically will start with you, and the way that you address things, the way that you talk to him, the things that you tend to focus on, the things that you say, you know what, I'm not going to give any more attention to this. This is BS. No, not doing it no more. It starts with you. So that's it. That was the letter. Again, how do I trust my husband? Again, was a letter from a wife who's brokenhearted. Her man been cheating on her so long, she don't know what to do. She got women popping in her inbox on social media, telling her about their rendezvous with her man, and her are on vacation with his parents, and he cheating on her then. So she stopped talking to him on vacation. She threatened divorce, and the only thing this fool can offer her is to delete his social media. Unacceptable for a husband. I say she's got a no good husband. What she should do with her marriage is totally left up to how much she can tolerate, how long she's willing to suffer through it, because that's the only thing I can see. And I just have advised her, to get a good relationship and start making some regular appointments to her gynecologist to make sure that her sexual health is okay. And to get some therapy so she can deal with some issues that she may be experiencing on her own, and the trauma she's, been dealing with, just for herself, just so she can be the best person that she can be moving forward in her life. Whether this marriage works out or not, she still wants to find love one day, and hopefully, you just I don't know, guys. People don't value commitments like they used to. Hell, I don't know. But my show is all about that. It's just the more that I get letters like that, I feel that's heavy. That's heavy, because as a woman, you know what it feels like when if you've had your heart broken by a man, I'm just from a woman's perspective, then you know when another woman starts outlining her situation and she starts providing details about how she's feeling and how she's processing that pain, you know what she's going through. So my heart goes out to her. No judgment, my sister. I pray that he gets better. I pray that, that he gets it. Yeah, I pray that he gets it. I pray that, he'll stop allowing his flesh to take over, that he'll see the beauty in the person that he chose to have his last name, share his life with, spend his life with, and stop throwing it away, because one day you may wake up and decide enough is enough. I've had enough. Been there before, done that one. And that's not an easy point to get to. That's what I need to talk about one day. Because there's even a time, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave. I promise I'm going to leave. This is the story of my life, child. People, I'd be talking and I'd be like, I just talk. But even God gets to a point when God says enough. Enough. I just pray that he wakes up before you decide enough. I've had enough of your BS. I've had enough of you breaking these vows. I've had enough of you breaking my heart. I've had enough of your BS. So, with all of that being said, my name is Angela Portareal. I am the Diva of the DivaSpeaks Relationships podcast, like the audio podcast, the talk show, the televised talk show. It's on TV. Comes on tonight on Spectrum Cable, AT&T UVERSE, and I do have my own Roku channel, the DivaSpeaks Relationships Roku channel. It's just too much. My list is too long. I ain't tooting my own horn today. My heart goes out to this sister. So, you know, if you know me, you know me. If you don't, I'll see you again. We on TikTok together, right? I hope that everybody's having a fantastic Friday. And for those of you who may be experiencing any type of season of struggle in your relationship and you just want God's best for it, you want things to get better, I'm going to tell you what you need to do. You need to keep praying about it. You know, you need to take ownership of the things that you've done to contribute to the relationship getting in whatever shape it may be in, because it takes two people. It takes two people. You know, you may not be the one, you know, bearing the bulk of, you know, responsibility for what has went wrong, but you've played a part somehow or another, even if by not addressing things, not establishing boundaries, you know, holding back just for the sake of keeping the peace, not saying something when you should have said something. You like, I'm just gonna be the peace, you know, peacekeeper and let stuff just run on and run amok, you know, even if, you know, you gotta do that, you know, I just pray that things get better, because things are getting a lot worse in this world, and we all need somebody. We all need somebody. We all need somebody. Ain't nothing like being loved properly and corrected and consistently. There's nothing like it. All the money in the world, the fattest bank account in the world, the most luxurious car and penthouse you can possess will never beat the feeling of laying in the arms of a person that you love. Someone that you actually love, making love to you, okay, and professing their love for you. So I would just encourage all of, if there's anybody out there going through something, you know, I just pray it gets better. I pray that, you know, you take the steps, you know, to help it get better, and that you understand that it may have taken you a little while to get where you are. So don't set unrealistic expectations of when your season of struggle may be over. You know, you may not come out of that storm in 2 to 3 business days like you want. You want to snap your fingers and it get better. Don't work like that. You're dealing with another person and their will and their beliefs, their stubbornness. So be prepared to fight for your relationship if you know it's something they're worth fighting for. All right? Happy Friday, beautiful people. I'm out.